Hello, Stuart here at HobbyKing.com, back with another daily on another big gas balsa ARF. Following on from the Matt Hall MX that I talked about just the other day, we have the SBach or the SBach. SBach 342. This is 30cc. It's made from balsa and light ply assembly with some glass and carbon fiber parts that I will touch on in just a minute. And it's beautifully finished to boot. Comes out of the box as an ARF, so everything that you see in front of me is of course pre-covered in a really nice and colourful scheme. Of course a scheme that's synonymous with the SBach. And setup wise, being that 30 class, it is in fact for anything from a 30 right up to a 50 class or 50cc gas motor. You can of course outrig it with an electric setup, so 60 to 65 size brushless outrunner, and typically a 12S setup and running 100 amp plus ESC, all of which can be found on our website. Now the size of it, obviously you can see it's quite a big model. This is actually just under, well, a little bit under 2 meters span, so over 80 inches for sure. It's actually 1860mm wingspan. Nice size, a little bit smaller wingspan than the MX that we had on the daily just a few days ago, but still a very good size for 30cc, and yet still very transportable. The wing comes off. I'll take the canopy off. And you can see with the typical thumb screws, as I like to call them, they just come out here. Canopy comes off. Put that down there. Now, if I lift this up here, this again is typical construction technique for a model such as this, but the transportation I talked about, two-part wing, big center wing joining spar. The wings just come off very easily, so you can slide the wings in along with the fuselage in the back of your car. You've got carbon fiber reinforcement bedded into the longerons of the fuselage. It's very nicely plywood cut, and the cowl at the front is a nice one-piece glass fiber unit which is screwed on from the rear, so there's no screw heads coming through the cowl. If I turn it over and just rest it on its cowl temporarily, if I can just fit it in, bring it down here, nice and lightweight. The undercarriage, full carbon fiber undercarriage unit on this, full glass fiber one-piece spats on this, and then the tail bracket is also carbon fiber as well. You can see the typical two mountings on the wing for standard size high torque, high powered servos, and you've got mountings on the side of the fuselage for the elevator and rudder on a pull system as well. Accessories again on this are those very nice dual glass fiber control horns, again as you'd expect on a model such as this. And if I pop the canopy on, you can really see it back in all its splendor again. And that's pretty much it. Here we have the HobbyKing SBach 342 30cc sized sports aerobatic or 3D model. Very nice on the new items page now. Check it out. It will be going to regional warehouses. And until the next daily, I'll see you later.